Exactly. And I love that you mentioned it's one of your favorites, especially with a guy like Orange Cassidy. You mentioned Chuck. How cool is it for you now that you've sort of developed in your own wrestling career to be compared to guys like that who are not only people who embrace the entertainment side, obviously, but do take the wrestling side of things seriously and the training side of things seriously? Because there may be a few people out there who don't see that in people who wrestle in the sort of style that you guys do.
Mm-hmm. I have to tell you that seeing Orange Cassidy, to me, Chuck Taylor, it's been known for a long time that he's a really good wrestler. That I think that goes without saying. I think he's always been, on stages to perform. But when he got to New Japan and he and Trent were teaming there with Rocky, everyone knew he was really good. But there seemed to be a question about Orange Cassidy. And I remember I asked him in 2013, I said, hey, why aren't you at NXT yet? And he said, well, they haven't called, man. And that was the most Orange Cassidy he could give me. But I thought, when I started training with him, I thought, he's one of the best in the world. His raw ability and his charisma, at that time, I thought he was one of the best. But when people started to say, especially... well, Jim Cornette, when Jim Cornette started to say, oh, yeah, Mud Show, Outlaw Mud Show. When Jim Cornette started to say that Orange Cassidy
that was spot on, by the way.
Did you like my Jim Cornette?
That was pretty spot on.
Oh, bibbidi-bow, bing, bing, bang. Yeah, well, I'm Jim Cornette. Oh, Outlaw Mud Show. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you too. Sorry. Too much Cornette. Anyway. When people started to insinuate that perhaps Orange Cassidy didn't know what he was doing in the ring, my heart swelled up because I knew he was going to prove them wrong. And I knew that when people were proven wrong, they weren't going to feel bad about being proven wrong. They were going to be pleasantly and warmly surprised. And seeing the match that he had with Chris Jericho just the other night, I was filled with goosebumps and positivity because I thought he sandbagged on them a little bit. And then he really twisted it on him. And man, that's show business. And I love that. And
it's the razzmatazz.